The latest album, Charlatan, that just came out in May, I think. And where did you record that album?
Yeah, so Studio 54.
That was done in Nashville, you said, right?
A little bit outside. It was
Pleasant View,
Pleasant View, yeah, Tennessee. About a half hour outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
What made you land on that studio?
I had met Grady James. He's the guy who produced it and recorded it at a mutual friend, Solomon Banky, the lead singer of Simple Machine, who lives in Tennessee still. So I went out to visit him, and we wanted to do some music together, and we recorded a few songs with Grady because Solomon knew him. And then when I got there, I'm like, oh, this guy's, like, I could work with this guy. Like, and I told I'm like, hey, we're coming back here with the full band. Is that cool? And he's like, yeah, totally fine. And I had to kind of pitch it to the guys. I'm like, you got to believe me. Like, this guy is going to be great to work with. He's fast. He's a brilliant musician. He's a humble guy. He's going to work for the song. And sure enough, that's kind of how we met him, through a mutual friend. And I hope we can go back there this spring too. I got to talk to you guys.
What?
But it was pretty crazy. The first time ever to be like, yeah, you guys want to book a flight soon?
Go right now?
Let's book it live on air.
Get out your phones. All right.
Put the pressure on.
Here we go, Expedia.
Can you just check prices while we're on?
Yeah. Go for it. Keep talking.
How long did it take you to record this one? Did you do it live like the last ones?
No, this one was very studio produced.
Did you guys like working that way on this one?
I enjoyed, especially when it's with Grady with this situation. They're two different beasts. Welcome to 1979 was really cool to do that, but if you mess up and those songs aren't rehearsed, for us it's kind of hard to get together, I think, and like practice and get like these songs down. But the cool part about going into the studio is we can let that song breathe and really analyze the song, rather than having to maybe play it for a whole summer. So we know where we're going before you actually put that song down. So I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed that process of just I would record with Mike on drums first, and we do a click track, and then we just layer it, and then we kind of let the producer work. And again, never working with a producer before, it was a really amazing experience for me. I don't know.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
He made it easy.
Deal.
He pulled things out. He's like, how about we do this? And the fact that he could actually play it, or hey, can you hit this here and doing a break here, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things to really watch was he used a lot of your lines that might not have been entirely intentional. You'd take 2 or 3 passes, and because we had it set up with a click track, he could take pieces and move them. And when you're playing the keys, it's just MIDI, so you can manipulate it however you want. And I felt like, yeah, the way he was able to move pieces, put things in places where we wouldn't think of doing it, just added a whole new element to the group. You can only do so much as a band. You only have so many ideas, before you're kind of running out of, original ideas of how you're going to approach a song. So getting somebody else's take on your music and what they would do with it really adds a new life to it that I really enjoyed seeing what he was able to do with what we do.
Were you guys pretty agreeable with his suggestions when he kind of suggest changing part, or was there anybody have any issues during the recording with any suggestions he had?
That first song, I was totally biting my lip the whole time. Like, I don't like anything he's saying. Nothing. And then I heard it. And then I heard it. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Right, obviously, I know nothing, and I'm just going to shut up.
Yeah. Well, and going into it, we kind of like, I'm like, hey, just kind of let this guy do his thing. And it's like an 8th member in a way. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. And then, sure enough, when the final product comes back, you're just like, okay, yeah.